Hi guys, I am back. I hope this will work a lot better, alright? Could you guys let me know if the sound is good, if you can hear me, if I'm still moving? I'm just waiting for you guys to come back because the notification sometimes takes some time as well for you guys to know that I'm actually live. Alright. Alright. I'm just gonna start off with a message. Whoever comes and joins me over here. Hi Clementine, thank you so much. Welcome, thank you for joining me here. I'm just, waiting for you guys to get the notification so you can come and join me. Hi Maxine. Thank you guys so much for joining over here. I hope that this is set right. Yes, I want to make sure that I get you guys' messages. Yes, you can ask a question. If you want a reading, you can find the information in the description box, but you can ask me anything. I'm just going to get a overall message for the people who come and join me, and also for the people who will watch this afterwards. Right, and there we go. It comes out with the entire deck, guys. The card is Be Strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So for some of you, you kind of need a message to connect to your inner strength. You are much stronger than you think you are. Think positively and connect with your inner strength so you can have a happy outcome. That's a message for some of you. I'm going to do something. I'm sorry, one sec. All right, so you want to know if you're a Virgo X, how your Virgo X feels about you. I'm just going to start off doing the readings before we get the super chat. If you want to get on the list for a personal reading, you can send me either a PayPal payment or a super chat, and you can get on the list, so then I'll do your reading for sure. Alright, so first off, Clementine, you have the King of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles. And the Page of Cups. What's coming true for you? So your question is how your ex-Virgo feels about you. I feel that he sees you as a very strong individual, very independent, very... He has still love for you, only it's now more based on friendship. He has just love for you as a person. He wants you to do well. He wants you to do good and be happy. Only I feel that he thinks that you're better off without the connection that you two used to share. Basically, I feel like he's looking at you from a higher perspective, yet he is still growing and evolving on his own journey, so he's not ready for a stronger commitment right now. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm picking up. But he does see you as like a beautiful, strong individual, basically. So he's not looking at you from a place of weakness or anything like that. So that's what I'm getting for you right now. I hope that was helpful, Clementine. I don't know if YouTube is actually giving you guys the notification, or maybe later on. So we're just gonna continue with whoever came and show up today. So love and trust. I see that you have a question. You can come through because you were like second. Is my Sagittarius over me? You're a Leo. Let me see. I'm going to tune into your energy. If you guys, I have a list here if you want to get onto the list, so make sure that you're gonna get your reading done today. You can send, find that information in the description box. I'll put your name on the list and I will definitely do your reading. So that's how you get a reading with me, for sure, for sure. Now I'm just starting, so whoever came first is first. But as when you use a super chat or a PayMo payment, that's the moment when you go before that. So just letting you guys know. But all the information is in the description box. Okay. I'm going on with love and trust. Is your Sagittarius over you? You are a Leo. Must have been a fiery connection between the two of you. He treats you like he's still in love with you, but you don't know. Sagittarius is not the type that breaks up and really moves on. Like they do sort of always keep like sort of a connection with their previous love relationship. They're not really people who hold a grudge for a very long time. So, or just put somebody out. The Hangman is what I'm getting. He's not moving forward on anything. All right, that's what I'm seeing right now. Page of Wands, and then the Ten of Cups. Let me see. Yeah, I do feel that the connection between the two of you was very strong, love and trust. I do. Yet it has come to a point where he accepted that it's ended. Only he still sees you as an important part of his life. That's what I'm seeing. Like it's an important part of your life, but it has come down back to the Page of Wands and then the Hangman. So he's not really moving forward on any type of feelings or emotions he has to you. If you would like to, reconnect with him or with that person, then you should take the first step. Yet I just feel that it's not really going to be what you want from it. Like this is sort of what you have in eye, and this is what you end up with every time. So I feel that you putting your energy towards yourself and moving forward on your own spiritual journey and your pathway, I think that will bring you much more happiness than waiting around for him to show up, because I don't feel that any sense of affection and stuff he has for you is more love for you as a person, but he's not going to like really act upon it. I just don't see that in the near future, and I'm just being honest, all right? But you do have this energy around you, the Ten of Cups. You can actually have that if you're just letting go of things that won't fit, I'm hearing. So that was helpful for you, love and trust. All right, Eva, you're the first person that sent a super chat. So thank you so much for that. I'm going to also check PayPal. If you guys send me a PayPal payment, then I will get it here as well. I'd rather prefer a PayPal payment because that's just, better. But you're more than welcome to send a super chat as well. You're welcome, love and trust. All right. I'm glad that was helpful for you. All right, Eva, let's get to your reading. Hello, I'm a Leo. So you're a Leo and your boyfriend Virgo. What's going on with us? I'm scared that he's going to leave me. He acts distant and strange. Well, we are in Virgo season right now. They are really just retreating their energy. They need to go within. So it's nothing personal. Don't take it too personal. Whatever he's going through, it's his natural state of being. The Hermit card is the connection to the Virgo. That's a person that has, you know, moments of time in solitude, spending time by themselves. And I feel that that is sort of what's happening right now. He's really sort of reconnected with a part within himself. So I don't think that he's planning on leaving, but I'm going to have a look in the cards for you. King of Cups. He still has love for you. He does. He's just going through his own things right now. And the more space you give him, the more you would really, really appreciate that. Just focus on your own things right now and don't ask him, like, you know, too many questions. I mean, in a way of like about your insecurities. Just try and focus your energy towards yourself. Give him some space, and that will actually bring him closer to you. Hi, Miriam. Welcome. Let me see. That's just the thing. He doesn't really want to talk right now. There you go. There's your strength. Focus on your own energy. And here we have the Nine of Pentacles. So it's slow moving energy, but it's the two of you reconnecting by the end of Virgo season, all right? Just give him this space, these couple weeks, for him to just figure out his things. And slowly but surely, you guys will find your way back to each other. Yeah. But that's good. That's the way to deal with a Virgo. They need their space. If you give them the feeling that they can take their own, you know, be in their own energy, and you don't, you know, pressure them too much, then they come towards you quicker and, you know, get to you closer, basically. Because if they feel like they're sort of always needing to be there you know, the whole time, when they feel they need some space, give them some space. You know, he is loyal to you. I do see a lot of love, but he just needs to, you know, be a Virgo right now. That's what it is, okay? Thank you so much for your reading. I hope it was helpful. Hi, Essence. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, I'm pretty sure it will. You are coming out very strongly, Eva. So thank you. Same to you. Thank you so much for joining in your super chat. All right. Who's up next? Let me see. One sec, I'm tuning into... All right. Okay, you guys, the information, if you just recently joined, the information is in the description box about how to get on my list for me to do a reading for you. If you want to make sure that I'm getting to your reading, you can send me a super chat or a PayPal payment. I prefer PayPal, but if you want to send a super chat, I'll put you on the list. The information is in the description box, okay? For now, let me see. All right. Any new people joined me over here? Hi, you guys. Let me know where you're from. Where are you watching from? Where are you guys from? Hola, love and light. Love light, sorry. ¿Qué tal? Hi, Peggy. Welcome. Oh, you're from Pakistan. That's so nice. Thank you for joining me. I'm just taking some time to connect with you guys. How are you feeling with this new moon in Virgo? How was that energy for you guys? All right. Oh, you're from the Netherlands? Hi. South Jersey, okay. Big shift, yes. I felt it as well. I felt it as well. I had a new moon ritual yesterday, and I was like, I don't know, I felt sort of like a rebirth moment, and I'm so glad because I got like so much work done today. I'm so sorry, Miriam, that you're going through such a challenging time at the moment. Well, you should. You should keep your energy open to expect good things to come in, because, this new moon energy is still around. It's still coming in, and it's also playing out to like the full moon in Pisces that's coming up, during the month of September. So don't, give up hope or anything like that. Just focus on the things you do have control over, and try and be as much peaceful as possible. So find things that bring you calm energy, find things that make you laugh. All of that will help you to manifest the things you want to come in. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Big shifts are often challenging as well. I get that. I was there. Yeah, I get that. And when you don't feel your inner peace, everything is just coming in so strongly. Like, and all your problems or all the stress feels like times 100. So it's important to feel, find a little balance with that. All right, I'm ready for a new reading. And if you guys, if there are no new super chats or any PayPal thing coming in, then I'm just picking my next person because I want to keep reading over here. Who's next? Hi, Pratik. Thank you so much for joining. You need some advice on how to clear out karmic energy. Well, when we get born, we all have our own karma lessons, right? In this lifetime, we have certain karma lessons we need to go through, learn from, and then move away from, evolve out. So when it comes to karmatic lessons and karmic energy, it really is looking at the situation. What is keep coming back to you over and over and over, and what is that situation is trying to tell you? That's sort of what is coming through. So I think that if you really want to clear yourself out of karmic energy, it's really looking closer at what it's trying to tell you and do the opposite what you normally would do. I think if once you get the lesson and you understand the lesson out of a situation that just keeps showing up in different people but the same lesson over and over, that's the moment where and you choose differently, then different things show up, because then you've learned that karmatic lesson and you can move on to your next. So I hope that answers your question basically. All right. Will my twin flame and I reunite soon? Yeah, I get that. So it's all about tuning into that energy and healing it and not judging yourself too much for it as well. Just trying to find the answers in that. Well, I'm glad. All right, so Seven of Swords, I feel that you're sort of trying to hold too many things up at one time. All right, so it's like there's a lot more going on beneath the surface, but you feel like you sort of have to show up as and always be perfect or be on time or all of that. And sometimes it's okay for you to just take that moment in time to just be open and be real and share what's going on within you, basically. It's what I'm feeling. Okay. Let me see. All right, you guys, if you want me to put you on the list, because I'd rather work with the list, of course, you can send me a super chat or a PayPal payment, and I'll put your name on the list, and I'll put you first. I'll read your question, basically. I'll tune into your energy and see what we get through the 3-card spread. Hi, your heart, my soul. Thank you. Much love and light to you as well. All right, I'm going to go through the chats right now to see who I'm picking up. Okay, Pratik 121. I think that's interesting. An interesting question. I want to tune into that for you. So you've been in the dark night of the soul for the past 1 year. Can you help me so when it will end? What is reawakening a passion within you? Let me see. Knight of Wands, the Emperor. I feel sooner things are coming in. A change is coming in for you. I feel that a new beginning is here for you, and you're starting to reconnect with that fire within. I think that it was important for you to go through this so you can reconnect with the true passion. If you're going through a dark night of a soul, you find yourself lower energy, not really feeling motivated, all of those things. Yet because you don't have that much energy to give, you start giving to yourself, or you start to keep energy for yourself and not over spending your time and energy over everywhere. So it's sort of putting you back, into alignment with yourself, and so you can focus on the things you're passionate about and start taking action towards it, because you're moving really quickly. You go from like the Ace of Wands to the Knight of Wands to the Emperor. So that's very powerful, actually. That's a quick moving. So I feel soon you're starting to really get out of this, but embrace it as well, because it brings you also so many valuable lessons that you can use in the future. It's not all negative. I know it feels very intense, gets really hard sometimes, but it's also really helping you heal and helping you to reconnect with that passion within you. So start embracing the tunnel, because when you come out of the light, into the light, you can embrace the light more again as well. That's what I'm feeling. All right, that was your reading. I hope that was helpful for you. Pratik. It's hard to pronounce. Yes, all right. Thank you. All right, I'm trying to keep up with the chats for now. All the information, by the way, all the information about, the readings and stuff is in the description box. Okay, you can find every single thing over there. All right, I have a new super chat in. Thank you so much, Michelle. Yes. Yes, I am, Jam. Thank you for joining me again. So, I'm going to tune into your energy. I'm putting your name down on the list. Okay, Michelle. You're a Cancer. Welcome, fellow Cancer. And C is a Pisces. All right, will you reunite? Can never really catch the Pisces. Let me see. It's a beautiful connection though, Pisces and Cancer. Even though, yes, Page of Swords, King of Cups, Three of Pentacles. One more card on the situation between her and her Pisces, please. All right. I do feel that there is love from both sides. There is. It's just more circumstances that sort of have put you guys apart, and it's also a level of connection that she has with her own emotions. I think that's growing, that's evolving, that needs work. She needs inner work basically for really to give fully to a union and a connection between the two of you. Yes. And that's the thing. It's like, I do see that. I do see that because you said like you hardly talk, and it's also about emotions because she has a hard time really communicating about her emotions, even though they're there. It seems like, you know, it's just, you know, coming off harsh communication basically, or just not really clear, like a little bit in the air, and that makes you feel insecure about what's going on. You don't feel secure in that union then, right? And sort of feel like there's just so much work to get an equal give and take, basically, is what I'm seeing. There is work to be done. Let me see. I'm gonna get one more card on the outcome of that one. Wow, that's a little bit too much. I'm sorry. The Hierophant. Let me see. Yes, Emma, I got it, by the way, really quickly. So I'm gonna put your name on the list in a little bit. I think overall, it's a spiritual connection. It really is. But it also because there are spiritual lessons to learn into this union. It's like you can give love, but it's not up to you to let somebody show you how much they love you, basically, is what I'm feeling. So what I see for now, yes, it's better to just trust your intuition with this, because they're sending you back to your own spiritual knowledge and wisdom from within, and you are a Cancer after all, so you know that you know that you know, right? You can just feel it. So trust your intuition when it comes to this. Also, they're showing me that it's better to just for now focus on yourself and really put that time and energy back into healing and nurturing yourself. Also because we have the North Node in Cancer, so it's very important at this time. She's working on her own things, you know, beneath all that's going on, and from there on, I think you guys are sort of reconnecting in a new way. But now it's time to really just focus on yourself for the both of you. All right, and that's also happening for your growth. I'm seeing starting to trust your intuition more. Yeah, I do see that. I do see that one-sidedness coming true. It's like with the Six of Pentacles. You know, there's a lot of work to be done before, you know, it's actually equal give and take. You see, it's sort of like, you know, give me, I'm open to receive, you know, because, you know how we work hard for as a Cancer for a union. But right now it's this is the way it's supposed to, because you're supposed to nurture and love yourself first. All right, Michelle, I hope that was helpful for you. Let's focus on yourself for now. So that's the way to go. That's what they're showing me, at least in many different ways. All right, you're so welcome. Thank you for ordering your reading with me. All right, up next was Emma. Emma, you donated. I saw it. Thank you so much for your donation. One sec. All right, Emma, I'm getting to your question now. Oh, that's so cute. I'm sorry, but your question is so cute. I love it. I just love it. I just love that starting of something, you don't really know what's gonna happen. Let me see how it feels about you, Emma. Sometimes it's hard to meet people outside work, and then they always say like it's not that good to connect the two, but whew, the tower is coming through for you. With the sun. I think you're gonna be surprised by Tim. One stack, two of swords. Because they want to tell me something. What's going on? Yes. Okay. I feel that Tim is quite a person that is, his head space is a little bit on the forefront. He's really in his head space, so he doesn't really feel connected deeply to his emotions and things right now. So it doesn't. It's starting, but then it's like he's sort of getting stuck between two things, like he doesn't really know what to do with it. But after all, I see like a healing coming from that, so a break, peace. And I think that once things slow down a little bit for him, there is actually an opportunity for the two of you to connect to each other. All right, because I do feel that he sees you in a certain light, so that's really beautiful actually. That is beautiful, but it's like it's slowly but surely. So it's taking, it's taking some time because he's dealing with his own things. That has nothing to do with you, but he's trying to keep it off a little bit for himself. He's going through some things aside from work and all of that. He's I think he's been hurt before in the past, and he's finding that healing within connecting with you. So that's beautiful. So how he sees you as a son. He sees you as like a nice person. You have such great energy, even though maybe sometimes you can be a little shy. But this week will be good. Only let me see why the tower is here. I feel like he's a little caught up in his work. So this week will be good, but he can come off a little focused on his things. I think that he will be very, I'm just going to be really honest with you. I think he's just going to be really busy this week, and he has a lot of things going on, a lot of things, to catch up on and all of that. So we can make it seem like he's not that interested. But I do feel that he's healing in a way, and he does see you as the sun, like you're coming through as the sun for him. So he does like to talk and to you at work, like you bring in the little sunshine, and you see he's recognizing you, he's putting you, so he does like you. Yes, I think so, but it's like you also need to give up the energy that you're interested, because I think that he thinks that you're not, to be honest. Like it's a little back and forth, he's shy, you're shy a little bit, and it's just doesn't. I think that he's trying to look from it at this point of view. So he's like, yeah, but it's work and it's not that, maybe it's not good to do it like that, but overall I just feel that he's breaking down that wall and he sees you for the person you are, basically. So I think that he thinks that you're not interested in that way. So that was your reading, Emma. I hope it was helpful for you. Just don't worry too much. Just be your own energy. Just, be open with your energy and communicate with him. Yeah, the thing is that you should just be open for communication. Just talk to him. He's a guy that really likes to communicate, and just, interesting conversation. That's something that connects him to people. So he's like, I don't know if he's an air sign or something. He has a lot of air in his chart, because there's a lot of swords out here. Well, the thing is that there's a difference between just opening up your energy and being flirty, but a little flirty if you're interested, that's Of course. Yes. Oh, that's so sweet, Jam. Yes. Good luck, Emma. You'll be fine. Trust me. You'll be fine. He likes you better than you think. He really does. Let me see. Thing is, Emma, just go with whatever you feel because I'm reading your message now. They're coming in a little late. What else? Was there another question you have, Emma? Because I just did your reading and I. Thank you guys, by the way, for the super chats. I'm going to put you guys on the list. Emma, can you send me like what's the other question you have? Let me see. I have Michelle and then Pratik. Okay, Pratik, I put you on the list. Okay, 121. Pratik. Is that pronounced like that? Mm, he does. He does, Emma. He does. Only the thing is that what's what's in between the two of you is a little bit the fact that you work together, and he's trying to keep things professional. That's what I'm seeing. Yes. All right. Emma, good luck. Just be yourself. Just be open. Don't overdo it basically, but just be yourself. You're an amazing person and he sees that in you. He really likes that. So maybe you can ask him out. Maybe you want lunch together or anything like that. I don't know what the situation is, but just be open with your energy, and it will flow from there. Just let things flow naturally. That's the most important thing. All right. All right, Pratik. 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 Please send me your question. Oh, wait. The question is here already. If it's on another, if it's on about something else, Emma, then yes, definitely you can send a super chat and I do another reading for you. But on this situation, this is all that's coming through because they want you to flow with that naturally. All right. Let me see. Oh, there was another super chat that came in. I'm gonna put your name on the list. Kamikandi. All right. I'm gonna put your name on your after Pratik. Okay. Yes. All right. Was that Pratik? Was that just a donation or do you have a question? Because if you want me to read for you, I can read for you. I don't know how much you send because I don't know what that amount is. Okay, I'm just waiting on Pratik to send me his question. Otherwise, I'll move on to Kandi. I'm sorry, it's really hard to pronounce your name. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your donation, Dan. Then I'm moving on to the next question. All right. Hello. I'm an Aries dealing with a Capricorn. Can you tell me if anything will happen between us? He acts interested one moment and distant another. Sounds like a Capricorn. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. All right. Let's see what's going on. You're an Aries and you're dealing with a Capricorn. The World card. Six of Cups. The Hermit. The Chariot. All right. I do really see that a person likes you, okay? That's what's coming true. He does like you. The thing is that he feels he's going through things. You know, the South Node at this moment is in Capricorn. So the Capricorn are going through things and finding it hard to really connect when it comes to love. They're more on their own spiritual, you know, journey and trying to find the stability basically. So for the month of the September month, so the Virgo season month, I think it's very important to realize that he's really going deep within, so he doesn't really have that much space and room to deal with anything outside. He's also trying to protect you from getting caught up into the rush. All right, so he has some internal battles that he's battling, and he's really doing that inner work and a healing, and he is moving forward out of that. But right now when he's distant, it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with what's going on within him in his emotional body, right? So overall, I do see that there's a connection between the two of you. He really does see you as like the World card, so we do see a new chapter when it comes to the two of you. Yet it's the distance doesn't come from a disconnection towards you. It's a connection that he's within himself, and it's very healthy. But I think that he doesn't feel like he's ready, so he's not trying to connect too deeply. It's very hard to get a Capricorn, but once you have them, they're committed. Really true. In the most beautiful ways, but it's really hard to catch one, okay? It's just true. They don't commit easily, just like that, or anything. Alright, that's what I'm getting on the situation between you and the Aries. I hope that was helpful. Well, at least I'm making you laugh. That's a good thing. You're so welcome. Thank you for joining me here. I really appreciate it. All right. Let's see. Up next. I have Emma Jones. Emma, I'm going to put your name down. I'm just going to give you one card on that one, on that question, because of your other reading, of course. And then I'm going to move on to Adriana. Thank you so much for your $15 donation. I truly appreciate that. You're an Aries dealing with a Virgo. What are his feelings towards you? Thank you. All right. I will look into that. First, I'm going to get one card for Emma. I just feel that Tim is very occupied. Yes, he has a lot of burdens. Like he's very overwhelmed with something in his life at the moment. So he doesn't really have that much space to connect to anybody outside him. That's what I'm getting. Like he's really just super focused on this thing. Whatever comes up, whatever shows up first, he's connecting to basically like when it comes to his energy. I feel he's just working really hard at this moment in time. All right, so it's not really that he doesn't like you or he doesn't feel connected to you, but he has just so many distractions going on right now in his time, in his life, that I think that timing right now is a little off for him. So that's nothing personal, but it's just simply timing right now, okay? That's what I'm getting for you, Emma. I hope that was helpful. All right, up next is Adriana. Thank you so much for joining me. So you're an Aries dealing with a Virgo. Is he acting a little distant? Emma, if you really want to ask more questions, then I think it's better if you get a personal reading from me, because then I can really take my time to look closer and deeper into your connection, because otherwise it's not fair for the others that are also here and joining me. So you can, you know, I think that would be the best thing for you. Yes, he's acting really distant, Adrian. I'm going to tune back into your energy now. You have the Lovers. It's like, it's like certain decisions need to be made, but it's just it's on hold. It's like, you know, like you connect, but then the next step, but then you're standing there waiting and he just doesn't show up. You know, it's like empty-handed basically. So you put in time and energy and effort, and then it's time to really commit or make a decision, and then he's just focused on other things basically. I don't know where he's at. Let me see. Barely any communication at the moment. Okay, I'm gonna see why that is. Why is the Virgo at a condition? Overall, I think the Virgo is just focused on work, because that's sort of where the focus is laying right now. I'm not gonna lie, he does have options, but he also has this fear for commitment, this fear of really choosing one thing and then going with that. I think his energy is a little off when it comes to that. Yeah, maybe, yeah, because he's going over his options. All right, that's the thing. Yes, and you're right, your intuition is on point. On point, Adriana. You already know. Ace of Swords, Justice. Okay, so what will happen is that this situation, and I'm getting some more cards because they want to talk, so we're just gonna go with that. There are some things hidden beneath the surface that you don't really know of, and that's why things are stagnating and taking so long. All right, you just feel that disconnection because he's also focused on work, yes, but I think that he just wants best of both worlds right now, and I'm just gonna be really honest, because you know, yeah, that is true. He is really afraid to really commit to one thing. It's a fear of commitment, and he is then sort of thinking that he's getting away with it. You know, he's getting away with doing both basically. That could be two people, but that could also just be like, hey, I'm sort of in a connection, but I'm also not really completely in the connection, and he thinks he can run with that. But Justice is here, so he will fall flat on his face, and then he has to make a decision. All right, he doesn't like that at all, but it's like sort of an ultimatum. It's like, you either gonna commit or not, and I'm moving on to somebody who knows to appreciate my energy. You know, it's also a lesson for you. Yeah, the thing is that he does feel feels connected to you, but it's more about his action than about what he's feeling. You know, his actions speak the loudest, and I think that for you is also really important to understand that that's sort of where you can go off, and that's where Justice is here as well. Balance, this scale is getting balanced with the Hierophant, so just keep closely connected to your own spiritual journey, and don't let him throw you off when it comes to your self-love and self-respect basically. It's a complicated Virgo, but he's just going through his own things. He just doesn't really know how to really choose something and commit to it. It's nothing personal. I don't feel like it's anything personal. Or there's something better out there, but he's scared for that commitment. Basically, and it's up to you if you really, if you really want to stay there and wait, or if you're just going to move on your own journey. Because I don't really see that he will choose, he will pick up on the energy itself. He will be pushed to make the decision. Yeah. All right, Adriana, I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you so much for asking me your question and trusting me to do the reading for you. I really appreciate that. All right, I see there are some more super chats that came in. I'm going to put you guys on the list. Thank you so much. I'm gonna check in with PayPal right now. If you guys send me a PayPal, that's my preference more than super chat, but that's because of the YouTube, rules and stuff. It's nothing personal, YouTube, but One sec. All right. I see that there are no new people on PayPal. If you would like to send me a PayPal, I'll check it and I'll put your name on the list. Up next, thank you guys so much for your super chats. I really appreciate it. Gabriella, I'm sorry. I'm going to put your name on the list. You're number 7. And then I have Amethyst. All right. I'm excited to do that. Just see what's coming through for you, Amethyst. I'm putting your name on the list. All right. Let's continue with the readings. Thank you. Okay, up next is Gabriella. Thank you for a $10 donation. You are a Pisces dealing with a Sagittarius. This is a fairly new situation. What's the potential of this new beginning? Brewing romance, sorry. I'm on guard. For the last few months I've dealt with back-to-back hurtful individuals. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, and I really hope that right now you're in a new sense of energy and you're attracting the right people towards you. I'm sorry. You do have a lot to say. I feel there's some things that you were keeping in. I think it's good to get it out. Maybe write something. Maybe with the full moon, do a full moon ritual, writing down some things you have on your chest. So you can also really heal and come into a fresh connection, and come into with new sense of energy, and not bringing in the burdens from different individuals basically to the union, because that can really stagnate it. Yeah, I think that would be really good for you, especially because you're a Pisces and it will be a full moon, of course, this month. So let me see what's coming in for you. I'm feeling I should pick up a different deck, so I will. No questions asked. You're a Pisces dealing with a Sagittarius. Wow. That isn't clear. Here we have the Sagittarius, the Temperance card. So look how beautiful these wings are. Amazing. It's coming true. He's coming true as a very evolved version of himself. He's really in it. Like, he's really connected to you, or he's at least really interested, because he's not showing up as anything less than his full self. He's showing you his true self. He's also bringing in healing and patience. So don't rush this. Just go with the flow. Even though sometimes the Sagittarius wants to go really quickly, As long as you stay very clear about the communication and the space and the pace that you need, I think he will be very comfortable with that as well. Five of Pentacles. I'm gonna get one more card out to see what that is about. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? There we go. Seven of Cups, and then the Nine of Cups. I feel that one second, I'm tuning in for you. I'm sorry if I'm silent. I feel that there is just yeah, okay, I'm sorry, I had to tune in for a little bit. What they're showing me with this is that yes, he is there, yes, he's committed, like in the sense of he's interested and he's really taking his time with things. That's also because of him. He's also been left out in the cold in the past, and he, you know, he had many cats in the bags. Is that something that you can relate to? You know, that saying, it's like, you know, you buy something and then it turns out to be something else. When you get home, it's not exactly the person you thought it was. He has that in common with you. He's healing from that as well. But in the end of the day, it's a Nine of Cups. So I do see there's commitment or there's fulfillment in this union between the two of you. He's getting out of it what he wants, and you're getting out of it at one point what you would really like from a connection. So I think that's a very interesting connection, actually. You're helping him to deal more with his emotions, and you know, a very good listener. So you give him that patience as well, that understanding, and that brings him satisfaction. So you do have what it takes to satisfy this man, okay? To let him feel good, and so does he, right? I really do feel so. I really do. In the end of the day, you both get out of it what you're searching for. It's just, it takes some time to really undo yourself of the pain and the hurt, and you know, feeling like maybe it's not what it seems, but it's more being afraid of that. So that's what I'm getting for you. All right, I think it's very positive, and he's showing up, you know, as himself. So that for me means something. And just when he's getting a little distant, it's nothing personal. He's just not trying to rush you into anything. And he also know that, you know, once Pisces feels a certain way, he might lose you. So, you know, that's the thing I'm getting for you, Gabriel. I hope that was helpful. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me see. Yes. All right. Thank you so much for joining me and for getting a reading with me. Up next is Amethyst. I'm excited about this. Let's see what the spirit message coming true for you. I will pick up this deck first. What's coming true for you? One sec, you guys. All right. There we go. Let me just tune out of that energy, because that was not the right energy. Okay, here we go, Amethyst. There we go. We have inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. All right, I'm going to read from the book for you because that's a message that, you know, has more depth to it when you read it from the book. Let me see. 31. Here we go. I'm happy to assist you. However, you'll be most thrilled when you first consult your own inner bank of knowledge. For I assure you that the situation is already resolved and that you have access to all the wisdom that the universe supplies. To access this wisdom, you must quiet your mind, surrender all worries and other concerns to the loving and almighty power of the universe. Close your eyes and note the thoughts and feelings that come streaming into your consciousness. If you like, you can ask me to give you a signal that you've heard your inner wisdom correctly. But have faith. I assure you that you have heard that and that the inner guidance brings you and your loved ones very good news indeed. That's such a beautiful message. Also, things that coming through with this card is stop procrastinating, stop giving away your power to others, trust your gut/intuition, don't second guess yourself, you are correct. Notice recurring ideas and take action upon them. All right, that was your message, Amethyst. I think that was just, you know, an extra depth. It's kind of sort of what they really want you to know. So let me pull one more card for you as well. One or two, whatever wants to come true for you. You shouldn't second guess yourself. That's what they're saying. And if you do, you know, you quiet your mind, you get something, you're not completely sure, ask for a sign that you are actually correct. And then watch the signs. So yeah, 5 of Wands, that's what's coming through, you know, that internal battle. Am I right? Am I not? Is this the right thing to do? Is it not? Am I tripping? You know, all of that. That's sort of that inner battle, inner conversation between you and your higher self, okay? How do we resolve that the best way? Show me. Anything else wants to come through for Amethyst? Anything else? The King of Swords. One more card. Wow, that's a little bit too much, but that's the energy that's coming through. It's like the King of Swords. You can be really, really hard on yourself, but that's not really giving you anything in the end of the day. Be softer, you know, towards yourself, and also really appreciate your gift of your intuition and your inner knowledge. It's like seeing it as a gift more than a burden, or trying to disconnect from it or not use it. Basically, it's sort of a little bit in between. Sometimes it's a curse, sometimes it's a blessing. That's a little bit what I'm feeling for you. But you're starting to allow yourself and not be too hard on yourself, and that will really help you in this journey. So that's what I'm getting for you. It's really gonna give you that, the thing that you want to go and the things you want to achieve. Even though your mind sometimes wants more a practical solution, that's not always the way to go. Okay? I hope this was helpful for you, Amethyst. All right, I do have a little space more. It's for a couple more readings, I think. So there are no new super chats. So if you want a reading, you can send me a PayPal donation, or you can send me a super chat. Yes, I saw it, Emma. But the thing is that I also want to make space for other people, you know. And I and that's not the yeah. All right, I'll pull one last card for you, Emma. But then after it, it's better maybe to get a personal reading with me, and so I can really tune into your energy and see what's going on. Because right now, I cannot. I would like to divide my energy to multiple people. Okay, Emma. One more time. Okay. Thank you for understanding. I understand that you feel a certain way. I think right now you're connecting too much to. Let me see one sec. It's like you're feeling left out in the cold, or you don't really feel seen or anything in that way, but they're asking you to sort of put some energy towards yourself, healing things from within yourself first. Feel confident within yourself, with or without him. And that you are seeing the beauty of yourself for first, before you start finding that in another person. I feel, all right, maybe you've been feeling a little under the weather, but I do see healing and patience coming towards you. So whatever it is, you're asking me about, what's needed is patience. Yeah, because I already answered that question. He does like you. He does see you as a spontaneous person. Only he wants to keep things professional right now because he doesn't want to cross a line. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I really love these cards as well. They're amazing. So I hope that was helpful for you. All right, you guys. I'm sorry. It's so hot in here right now. So let me just drink. All right, does anybody else has a question for me? Otherwise, I'm gonna end this live session and maybe come back another time, when more people can come and join us as well. Thank you, Emma. Thank you for joining. Good night. All right. Okay, I think it's a little slow right now because it's also not the right timing to be live, but I really enjoyed this live session with you guys. So thank you so much for joining. For the people who, got a reading from me, I will be back soon. So if you're watching this afterwards, you missed the whole live session and everything, then I will be back soon. And then you can ask your question. Thank you guys so much. I love you. Mwah! And have a beautiful night and enjoy this last bit of Virgo new moon energy, okay? Thank you guys. Next time, all right? Thank you. Bye.